Bonsoir mesdames et messieurs. J'espère que vous passez une bonne soirée. Je m'appelle Dikobo, and I'm a senior at HPA. I was born and raised in Paris, France, until the summer of 2014 when I enrolled to HPA. I plan on moving back after my graduation and study in Europe. I've come here to talk to you about the Brexit and how it will not have immediate impact on young Europeans, but could affect college choices, abroad studies, and business opportunities for my generation in the future. So, what is the Brexit? Well, the Brexit was a referendum where the people of the United Kingdom had a choice between leaving the European Union or staying. The European Union is a political and economic union of 28 member states that are primarily located in Europe. As you can see, Leave won by 52% to 48%. The referendum turned out to be 71.8% of the UK population voting. The outskirts of England, the rural parts, wanted to leave, which clashed with big cities such as London or Manchester's strong will to remain. In East Anglia, right there, but also in the southwest, right there, where the United Kingdom grows most of the food it consumes, many farmers don't benefit from the EU subsidies. They've already protested the unsustainable milk price the European Union supermarkets such as Carrefour, Tesco, or Lidl made. It seems that the farmers are outraged about the way the EU has been treating them so far. According to Article 50, the Brexit will only take place after March 2019. Article 50 is a treaty signed by all EU members in 2007 in Lisbon, giving rights and the procedures to leave the European Union to any of its members. So, the feeling of disappointment wasn't only felt by the farmers, but also by the people living in the city. Many people lost interest in Prime Minister David Cameron in his last year at the office and joined the Leave side. Because of his willing to stay in the European Union, they thought he chickened out. Due to the Brexit, there may be major implications for my generation in Europe. I'm thinking about college prospects. Because of the Brexit, the application rate went down. Application from the EU to UK universities are down by 7%. Application to those from within the UK are also down by 5%. All because of the Brexit, European students are scared that the UK doesn't want them. With the Brexit on, the work opportunities for EU citizens wanting to work in the UK and vice versa is going to be harder than it was before. The conservative wave that reigns over the UK doesn't rely on immigrant workers to do its work, and here's why. Less than 20% of the UK workforce are non-UK born, and around 10% of the 2.1 million construction workers are born abroad. Concerning companies, almost all of the businesses dealing with trading and marketing, whether in or outside the UK, is going to be affected. A small amount of businesses express their envy to leave the United Kingdom. The European economy has been tremendously hit by the Brexit. With one of its major contributors gone, the European Union saw a drop in its currency to euro. The day after the Brexit, the euro fell by 4.5%. Well, it's nothing compared to the drastic change of 35 cents that happened from the year 2014 to 2017. The euro decreased by 24%, going from a euro equals $1.40 to a euro equals $1.05. However, this drop in euro could attract US companies with prices being so cheap. To have stronger borders was an essential question that played a huge role in deciding whether or not to leave the European Union. The conservative politics ideas that are going around the world surely had its vast impact on the Brexit. The fear of having terrorist attacks from refugees is also a big part of it. The previous attacks that happened in France shaped the way the Brits thought. Well, the Brexit doesn't only bring negative outcomes for Europe and the United Kingdom. There are some positive outcomes coming out of it. For example, now they will be able to have a competitive economy, which means a lot more jobs opportunity for UK citizens, thus higher wages. The way the UK could get it now depends on them. They could use the Jeremy Corbyn way. Jeremy Corbyn is the leader of the Labour Party, but also pro-Brexit, which consists on nationalizing their industries and companies, but also strengthen the unions. Or they could follow Margaret Thatcher, who is dead now, but was prime minister, with Thatcherism, where they have low inflation, privatization, and control of the money supply. Being out of the European Union means that they now have the liberty to buy what they wish, when they wish, and where they wish. Which means that trade deals with countries outside of the European Union may be easier to win. They won't need the consensus of 28 countries like they did before when they were member of the European Union. Overall, the summer of 2016 will forever be remembered in Europe as the summer the UK voted out to leave the European Union. The disappointment and conservative feeling were reasons why the UK left the European Union. UK colleges are facing a small drought with students losing interest in applying. The European economy is hit by this referendum, with one of its big contributors gone. The euro also lost value, which could also attract foreign companies for a cheaper price. However, there are positive outcomes from the Brexit, like the liberty of choice the UK has now. Merci. Bonne soirée.